for, maybe a cynic. And then also, like, I did do business development for a while, and my boss was like, oh, get out and sell IA and UX. And I was like, I don't even understand what VCs need or what startup people need, or I don't understand the needs of the community because
a good product.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the nature of my question.
Okay. Well, I'll give you kind of a roundabout thought on tech startup, culture and needs. So I was a co-founder of a tech startup in 2010 called WITI, and it was a predictive game engine. So when you're watching an NFL game, you would predict the outcome of the score of the game and the different plays, blah, blah, blah. I started this with a friend that I worked with at Topspin, which is actually a tech startup in Santa Monica. I just had my kid. We were about to take a year off and travel the world, and he called me and told me about this. He says, I have all these contacts in the NFL, and this is going to be this awesome game. And I was like, awesome, this is going to be so cool, get to hang out with football players. And so I was traveling and working on this thing, and we went through the whole pitching and finding some money for it. And then one day I was pitching. I feel like I shouldn't name names. I'm not going to do this. So we were pitching on the phone, and the VC on the other end says, well, this is we've heard this sort of idea about 7 or 8 times, and you guys are probably the only one that actually understands the problem and how to solve this thing, because there's lots of issues when you're doing gameplay, in stadiums and stuff. But Tara cannot be the president of this company, because he didn't say it, but it was, a bunch of different reasons, but I kind of was like, okay, waiting for my co-founder to stick up for me, and he's like, yeah, Tara doesn't need to be the president of this tech startup. And then, so the good thing about it, that was good, but the good thing about it was I had to stop and ask myself, do I really want to do this? I don't even like football, honestly. I had to admit this. I grew up in a family that liked football, and I had to sort of do some soul searching, and I think I just liked the idea that we could be a part of this, but and work with NFL teams, and it was a bigger deal, but at the end of the day, I didn't really like it.
I actually quit my job at the NFL for
Did you?
the same reason.
Yeah.
When I started running a business plan for a small shop in Mexico, I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah. So my point with all this is that I think that when you're working on a tech startup, it should be something you really like, because you are really putting your sweat and tears into this. Maybe even some of your own money. Maybe you're not doing all the things you want to do. You're not going on the trips you want to go on. So do something you like. And so I think that's why I liked